Hey, I'm Doggone. Welcome back to Rehab. Outpost Arctica style. Outpost Arctica style. Outpost Nether. We're about to go make a linky here to for positive X. We need to go to minus 26, so about 70 blocks this way. Which is probably going to be some number of blocks of holding the crouch button. Maybe not. 60 more blocks. Ish. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on. This old dog's life. Can't think, man. Have no idea what's going on. So we're going to minus 26. It's a beautiful day. It's actually a pretty cloudy gray day here in Oklahoma City. And hope Jenny is enjoying the warm California sun, as it were. I'm hearing something. I'm seeing something. Getting out of here before it sees me. But we got a great start. Okay. Oof, I'm sweating. Real sweat. Oh, hey, big man. Sweating real sweat. I don't need more gravel to carry on the process. Whew. All right, I'm going to put a break here. I know it was a short episode, but I need it. See you now. Bye. Hey, welcome back to Outpost Arctica. I'm Doggone. I just made some ambient changes. I made sure and changed all my sounds. My master volume's at 20%. All sounds, however, are at sub sounds are at 6%. I don't know what that does, man. But I just made that change and wanted to make you aware of it. So we're out of concrete, aka cobblestone. Thought I'd go back and grab some cobblestone. And let's do this, such as it is. Also, I want to get some iron. Let's do this, though. My goal, my plan today, this episode, is simply to come out here and double out this walkway and add some kind of a railing to it, perhaps a roof over it, so that ghasts don't knock us off. So we're safe on the walkway. That's the plan. That is the plan. Is it sunrise or sunset? I believe set. Oh. But they're good monsters. They're pigmen. Have I found slime balls in this world yet? If I have, I think it's been a long time ago. Weef. Boink. Ah, lovely little sunroom down here. Facing the north, actually, though. Normally a sunroom will face the south to get the sun. This is our picture window room. Okay, enough stalling. Actually, I already have a pick. I have picks. Old picks, let's use them. I have a full stack of arrows, good. Breathe, dog, breathe. Take that stone pick and make a little bit better stone pick. Do that. Add a couple stacks of cobble. I'll go ahead and make the safe house first, and then I shall, at the portal, I think I could make the safe house and then actually just, I think the portal will spawn itself. Okay, folks, this might be your last picture. Good morning, sun, namaste. This might well be your last picture of Outpost Arctica. Just take a good look at it. It's probably the most foolhardy and dangerous thing I've ever done in Rehab and Outpost Arctica. Whew. Okay, let's do it. Tension in the room. The tension. Dog. What tension? Oh no, man, I'm just having a good time. Enjoying the day. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Oklahoma City. It's very cold. My hands got really, really cold. Working outside. Repairing some trees. Not really repairing, but you know. Do I have potions? Do I have nether wart? Trying to remember. Well, I was going to widen this, but I'm too chicken. There's Jimmy out there barking. Something. Neighbor's working probably. Probably Kenny with his dogs. Whoa. I hear you. Where'd that come from? Ah, I see you now. Where you at? Barely see you. Remember when, do you remember when gas would, they would get into lava and it would kill them? Oh goodness. Jenny and I were watching some Co Goes to Hell episodes recently. She's in California right now, soaking up that warm California sun. She's out there having fun in the warm California sun. I hope she is. It would suck if she wasn't, but I'm sure she is. She went to San Diego yesterday, Old Town, and the zoo. She went to the USS Missouri. The USS Missouri. Sorry, Tweedle. Sorry to all you Missourians. That's my running joke. Missouri. I learned that from a student. I learn all good things from my students. Oh, we hear Jimmy out there. yeah, she's enjoying time with her grandparents down there. Her grandfather is a naval or Air Force veteran. Naval, I think. Met her grandmother. He was in Korea, Vietnam. I want to say pretty much all of Southeast Asia. Korea, Vietnam, Japan, probably the Philippines, and word, my finger is so, man, my finger's about to cramp. He is a gentleman I would love to meet. Gentleman and a scholar. Okay. And I would just love to meet him someday. Where are we at here? We're at minus 27 plus 31. And we should be at minus 26 plus 31, which is right here. So I want the portal to be right here. Beep, beep. We'll make this area wider. Beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, we're out of, are we, what? Out of cobble? I thought I had plenty. Oh man, I'm a dog. Come on, man. You know you need more cobble than that. Yeah, the gentleman, he's a very liberal older guy. And man, I would love to meet this guy. Just love to meet him, and hope someday I can. Jenny has to be, well, I don't know, man. When you meet somebody new and you really get along with somebody, you kind of, people can be haters, you know, and people, you know, even close friends look out for us. Friends and family, they look out for us. They want us to be happy, but their way of wanting us to be happy is they just start warning us about all the possible dangers ahead, you know. And that's overkill, but you know what? Yeah, but I'll use it. We'll grab that obsidian down in the portal as well, down in the nether, to make the portal. And do I have the Binky firecracker? I do. It's going to be night one. And so, you know, I guess you just learn to be, I think it's night one. I need to double check my time. I need a clock up here. Bandicam, give me a clock up here. You know what I mean? Hey guys, hey friends. Well, you know, with cobblestone, all I really want here is just something to keep me from getting knocked off. And this should work pretty well. Friends mean well, family means well, but sometimes they just they don't help. Sometimes friends and family can spoil something really sweet out of their own sense of what they know, what they think to be right, and so forth. Man, can you move aside, please? Thank you, sir. Ma'am. Sometimes I wish big men had gender, so you could say sir or madam, you know, and no, you're right. But you know, that's pre-21st century nomenclature, dog. You need to get used to just saying genderless type stuff, you know. I had a student in my classroom this semester, and she was very quiet, very, very sweet. I really liked her. She very gently reminded me often of my gender biases. Okay, dude. Okay, now how are we gonna do this? You gonna help? Yeah, yeah, okay. Curious? Okay. Okay, Curious George. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's make kind of a big place here. You gonna help me out? One more. Oops. Yeah. Actually, I had a couple of students this semester who try and help an old dog out, challenging my idea of even as simple as you know, their names. They were a couple of students were they had names that were sort of a mix of male, masculine, and feminine names that they used. You know, I appreciate them helping me kind of break out of my old 19th century habits. Okay. Should we go one more, or is that enough? Probably enough. Probably enough, don't you think, guys? Okay. So what we'll do here is we'll grab that obsidian, which I did not grab. We'll start placing that in the form of a portal. Portal of goodness. I used to find that very difficult. When a student would be, oh, you know, my name is Jane, but I go by Sam, or something like that. You know, Jane, Sam. You look on their student information, and that's their name, Chinny Samuel, or something like that. You know. Elizabeth Alfred. You know, it's good. It's cool. It's all right. I'm learning. So pigmen, pig people. Well, there you go. Why are we even calling them pigmen? Who are we to say? We should just simply say, good pig people. Even that, you know. Whoops. Pig people? That sounds pejorative, doesn't it? A bit. Just a bit. Place our brave torches here so we can all see what we're doing. Boink and boink and boink. Boink. Can you believe it? Can you believe this? Pigman's like, that's epic. That's an epic build. What is this material? Dogman? He says, I'm a zombie pigman, but you are a zombie dogman. And I say, indeed, you are correct. You are correct. You are correct, Mr. Pigman. As far as it goes, you are correct. Oh, Mr. Pigman. Oh, dude, come on, let's. Thank you. Mr. Pigman, pig person, Mr. Pig person. Okay, well that's just gonna do for now. Let's see what we got. Oof. And here we go. It might be nighttime. Back at the Skelly spawner. Nighttime in the switching yard. Here we are. Words cannot explain. Oh, did it. We did it. That's a fast trip. And kind of totally don't need that rail anymore, you know. Breathe in. Breathe in. Nothing wrong with a little over preparation. Here, let's dirt this up all around. Make it look more integrated in the environment. Ooh. This old alpha stuff we're doing. I appreciate you joining me here in my thoughts and my alpha days and my changes. I was reading a Reddit post today. Somebody posted about the Beatles. This person was like, man, I have all my friends tell me how great the Beatles are, but I just can't get into it, man. I'm classically trained in music, and I see the Beatles and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it all makes sense, but it's like by the time I discovered the Beatles, I already knew their stuff from all the derivative stuff that happened. And anyway, that was an interesting post, and it's something I've heard before, you know. I kind of had some Beatles problems when I was younger. It's taken me to get into my 50s to not have so many problems, to appreciate, you know, what they brought, and their work ethic, etc. But when I was younger, you know, it just seemed all same thing to me. But it's exactly the reason. I mean, you know, the reason is because you know, all the not the copying, but the you know, things that happened later just made the early Beatles, and you know, made the Beatles sound like, you know, it's all been done. It hadn't been done, a lot of it, I guess, before then. Anyway, I got to looking at George Harrison and listening to some YouTubes, and just thinking about George Harrison, life, the universe, and everything. And it's amazing how some people are able to overcome this whole celebrity shtick and find a way to go inward and be faithful to their muse, you know. And I just had an enjoyable journey down Remembrance Road with old George Harrison. I'm sipping on some coffee right now. This is something Jenny got for me. Just a regular, no gift or anything, just a regular shopping day at Super Cow Win. She found me some instant coffee. It has the instant coffee plus sweetener plus creamer. And earlier days that would have made me just, you know, cringe to think of it, but I tried some stuff called Vietnamese instant coffee there a few months ago, and pretty much loved it, and wound up sharing it with others, and was out of it, and so she got me some. And the interesting thing about this stuff is that when I drink it, when I make it, this very fine powder, it gets into everything, and the smell just lasts. It's very fascinating. By the way, you see how I just kept talking through this process? It's an intentional strategy for me. I have to distract myself when I am scared to death, as I have been this entire episode of Nethering, the Memorial bridge, sky bridge. I have to talk and distract myself, otherwise I get too wrapped up in fear. And maybe that's why I do the whole rehab episode. There's so much about life that just, if I worry about what I might lose, it sends me into kind of a funk and a paralysis. And so just by simply talking, keeping up a pattern of conversation and monologue, story writing, poems, trying to express what I feel, you know, in hopefully non-trivial ways, it really helps me to focus on the tasks at hand and not get too hung up on, you know, the bigger, perhaps worrisome picture. Okay, there we go. Just patch that up. Okay. Well, I'd say pretty much mission is essentially complete. Linking up the Skelly spawner and Outpost Arctica. And with that, we shall say huzzah. I shall say huzzah. Hope you'll join me with a huzzah. And I'll see you again from Rehab, this beautiful green world. It's not the last day here. It's not the last day. This old dog's got a little bit more left. Chicken. Don't forget it, chicken. Pig. So we'll just log here. Call it a day. Glad you could join me. I will see you again from Outpost Arctica. And you know, it's high time we did some adventuring off the edges of the known world. It's high time we found another village. It's high time we went back to that desert temple. Gotta think about that. I'd like to go back and explore that desert a little bit more. I'll see you guys again.